Hello everyone, welcome to another video about reading comprehension section of TOEFL ITP question. Again, my name is Tan Siombing. In this video, we'll be talking about another common type of questions in the reading comprehension, which is called indirectly answered questions. So indirectly answered questions refers to the questions in which the answers are not explicitly stated or indicated in the passage. It means we need to make some inferences or draw conclusion based on the ideas or statements available in the passage. And there are some characteristics of questions that are categorized into indirectly answered questions. We will find the word imply, infer, likely, or probably in the questions. And let's talk about where to find the answer. So similar to directly answered questions, the answer for these types of question is usually found in order in the passage. So again, let's suppose that this is a passage consisting of some paragraphs and sentences. So if we already find the answer for question 3, for example, in this sentence, so the answers for the next question will be below this sentence. So it will be around here. And let's talk about how to answer this type of question. So again, this is very similar to directly answered question. The first thing that we can do is to choose the keywords or key ideas in the questions. The next one, we can scan the keyword or related idea in passage. In other words, we take the keywords or key ideas into passage and we read them very quickly. The next step is read and study the sentence that contains the keyword or idea carefully. So if we already find the keyword or key ideas in a sentence, then we can focus on the sentence. And the last one, we choose an answer that could be true according to that sentence. So we will make some inferences based on the sentence containing the keywords or the key ideas. Now we'll look at a sample question. The first thing we do is we go to the question and then we identify the type of the question. So question number 1 says, which of the following is probably not a Hawaiian word? So we can identify that we've got the word probably here. It means that this question belongs to indirectly answered questions. So we have to make some inferences based on the statements available here. And the key word here is not a Hawaiian word. And there are some options here, which are some words, mahalo, mahihami, meklea, and mana. And the next thing to do is to make inferences based on the statements here. Because the question is asking about a word that is not a Hawaiian word. So we read here, the Hawaiian language is a melodious language in which all words are derived from an alphabet or of only 12 letters, the 5 vowels. So the characteristic of Hawaiian language is consisting 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and 7 consonants. So this one characteristic and another characteristic with 7 consonants with this one. And each syllable in the language ends in a vowel. So it should end in a vowel and 2 consonants never appear together. So we can check the options one by one. For option A, it says mahalo. If we try to match mahalo with this characteristic that the 5 vowels and it ends in a vowel. It ends in a vowel. 2 consonants never appear together. So the characteristic match with this word. And what about option B? Mahi mahi. Ends in vowel as well. And then 2 consonants never appear. So there are no 2 consonants appear together here. What about option C? Meklea. So it ends in a vowel. Yeah, that's true. And the next characteristic, 2 consonants never appear together. But here we find that 2 consonants appear together. And they are K and L. It means we can now identify that the correct answer for number 1 is C. Because this does not belong to a Hawaiian word or it does not fulfill the requirement to be a Hawaiian word. And now let's look at question number 2. It says here, it is implied that a luau is. So again, if we look at this question closely, It's got implied, so this is the characteristic of indirectly answered question. It means later we will have to make some inferences. And the word is luau. So here we can make luau as a keyword. And we can read very quickly the word luau, and especially in the second paragraph, because we already find answers here for the previous question. This musical sounding language regularly most Hawaiian speaks language, spice expressions, language visitors, aloha, Malahi, because here's the visitors outside luau. Okay, so here we find the word luau, and the question is that what is luau? Probably, yeah, it's implied. It says here that luau where everyone eats too much, where everyone eats too much. What can we infer from this statement? So something in which everyone eats is usually a restaurant, or probably it will be in the form of party. And now we can look at the option one by one. Is it a dance? So it seems that this is not suitable to where everyone eats. What about B, a feast? So a feast means a big party. This sounds relevant to the statement, but let's just keep it for now. And what about a concert? So a concert is usually about a music performance, and a language, it's very far from the statement where everyone eats too much. So again, we can imply or we can infer from this statement that luau is a fish. So this is how we determine the answer for indirectly answered questions. I hope this video helps. I'll see you in another video.